Welcome to another edition of Expert Alert. I'm Jim Tabor, your host, and this is where we bring in experts from around the Gulf Coast in different fields and businesses, talking about what they do and the things that they can do to help you, or improve the things with you, or make some changes in your life. And that's why we brought in Amanda Curry. She is the kitchen designer at OS Lumber, has been there for 19 years.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What got you started? Give us a little bit of background. What got you started in designing kitchens?
I've always enjoyed design, period. Drapes, wallpaper. So I have a good friend of mine suggested I go into kitchen design. So they were able to give me a lot of thorough training, and so I've been doing it almost 25 years.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's so you know your stuff.
Oh,
when it
yeah,
comes
I
to
do.
designing kitchens.
A lot of training.
Matter of fact, our own kitchen here at WLOX, which they redesigned a couple of years ago, was done by OS Lumber. You see Rob Stinson come in here every Tuesday. Well, actually comes in on Tuesday and tapes, and then we replay it on Friday. But what a beautiful, beautiful job. Everybody has raved about the kitchen there.
Yeah, and the countertops are gorgeous, Alexander Counterites. But and these are craft-made cabinetry that we sell.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay. Now, what do people need to consider when they're building or redesigning a kitchen? Because I've had real estate people tell me on the show that two of the biggest things that people look at whenever they're going out looking to buy a home or whatever is, of course, the outside of the home. That really catches their eye. But when they go in, the kitchen is a big thing.
Very important. It probably is one of the most important parts of the home, especially now through the COVID. We're doing a lot of things in our kitchens that we never did before. Homeschool, home working from home, play areas for the kids. Everyone's in the kitchen, so it's kind of like the heart of the home. So you want it to be
look good,
and feel good. And I guess the first thing is in planning a new kitchen would be what really inspires you. What type of styles are you looking at? I'm sure if you've even considered it, there's many questions to ask. So picking out the style and the finishes probably at first, looking at photographs, kind of getting something in your mind. And then secondly is your budget. Budget's very important because a lot of times people don't want to kind of share that with you.
Right.
But it really helps the kitchen designer to be able to do a functional kitchen in your price range.
Yeah, because if somebody comes in and says, "Oh, I like this," I like maybe the farmhouse or a modern look or something like that, and and you design something for them, and then you come in and say, "This is what it's going to cost." They go, "Whoa, what?" And,
yeah, and it just kind of turns them off at that point.
Right, right, and it's not, because as you were mentioning earlier, Amanda, the people right now, because of the COVID, they're spending so much time at home. They're not going on vacations. They're not going out and with friends and things like that. And they're sitting there going, "Ooh, that kitchen looks rough."
Yeah, we must do something. So that's where I come in. Hopefully to take a lot of the stress out of designing the kitchen, answering some questions. I recommend hiring a good kitchen designer. Also, depending on if you're going to remodel as replace existing cabinets, or are you going to do a total gut job, you might need to have a certified contractor involved as well. So,
right.
Those are the major things, and probably you recoup about 62% of your amount that you paid for the new kitchen in the
value
sale of your for your home. So
what kind of budget should they look at as far as when they plan? I mean, what kind of value you to put on it?
Most likely you should spend about 15% of the value of your home in your kitchen.
That's all?
Plan. 15%.
Wow, I would think it would be more.
Well, I guess depending on the expense of your
right.
property,
Exactly.
I guess. But
and you got a few things here that you brought that to show as far as some of the finishes.
Right. Most popular right now on the Gulf Coast is, of course, your paints. These are paintable maple. This is the Dove White. Right there is a lot of people are doing the islands in a different color. Blue is real popular right now, and we do full overlay.
There's a picture here.
Yeah,
I'm going to hold up for the camera and to show you.
Yeah.
You know how nice that looks. That blue looks
really nice.
beautiful with it, with that. It looks like a quartz background.
Yeah, for the backsplash, it sure
And
is.
the countertop.
Big islands are real popular. L-shaped kitchen layouts with an island you're gonna see that just boom this year.
Really?
Because it gives you enough space to do if you're cooking. Also, if you have kids in the kitchen. So.
Right.
But also we have this is a frameless line here. It's more of a modern style, contemporary and modern, tends to still be moving forward in our trends. So we can also fix you up with frameless cabinet lines, which are really nice. So
and this one
is
here?
another one, and it also comes with the hardware attached from the manufacturer.
Oh, okay.
So we sell all plywood construction. Some of these frameless lines are actually an MDF, but so we have a wonderful working kitchen and an integrated showroom where you can go in and actually put your hands on the samples. We have fabric samples, decorative hardware that you can actually play with to decide your color scheme.
Okay, all right. And I guess one of the things that people need to really keep in mind is what are you using your kitchen for? I mean, if it's just for the family or whatever, if you're going to be entertaining anyone, friends or anything,
right?
And what to move around, what counter space that you're going to need.
Exactly.
I've got to have, because I love to cook.
Right.
I've got to have counter space to work on.
People that their kids are actually moving out of the home, they may want to go with more of a gourmet type appliances. They may want an entertainment area where they have a separate ice maker to entertain. It just depends on how much of that you do. Multi-generational homes.
Right.
We have our parents living with us. We have kids that come back to live with us and grandkids. So you have to consider all that in your personal life. So
Now,
how is it going to affect you?
Right, and you have a lot of counter samples.
Oh yeah, we have
to choose from.
We have a lot of that. We work closely with Alexander Counterwright.
Yeah, they were in here last time.
Yeah,
yeah, great ladies.
People, and so we have all that, so you can put your project all together in your colors.
So I guess the people, make an appointment with you.
Yes.
And
typically we do we'd like for you to come in the showroom and see what we offer. We'll take down some information about what your likes are, your address and so forth, and then we actually make an appointment to come out to your job site and measure, field measure. Come back and lay out the new kitchen and the quoting process of how much it's going to be.
Right.
And we have it all. There's illustrations. I have a 2020 design program that really actually physically or visually shows the customer what they're getting.
Oh.
So it's kind of cool. So we go from the start to the end of the project. All projects, you want to go smoothly, but every now and then there's some kinks. But most of all, it's best to have somebody else that you can call besides your original contractor to say, hey, I need you to check on this or help me out here. So.
Right. So as you said, it's best to come in first, take a look at what you have.
Right.
Pick out some things, and then you go there and say, this will work, this, nah, maybe not.
Exactly.
Because you don't want to,
In my opinion, but people are with Pinterest. There's so many options out there nowadays to help homeowners decide what they want to do. So
I know.
We try to help.
Pinterest gives out so many wonderful ideas.
Some ladies come in with it. It's like, let me show you these pictures. So we try to help, I guess, get them on the right track.
Get them on the right track.
Yeah,
well, I can relate to that because I'm also a wedding photographer, and I have a lot of brides who come in and say, I like this shot, I like this shot, I like this shot, I like this shot.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
So, but anyway, so again, if you'd like some more information, you can go over to OS Lumber. It's on 1611 Government Street in Ocean Springs. If you are sitting there looking at that kitchen now going, yeah, it's about time. It's about time. And I know y'all are busy right now,
We are very, extremely, the Gulf Coast our business is very busy. I know some businesses are not, but So
are.
we are very busy because people are sitting at home going, I want to change
something new.
things.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Amanda, thank you for being
You're
here with us
welcome.
today.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate you being here with us. Amanda Curry with OS Lumber. You get in mind you want to start doing or having it redone, kitchen redone, or if you're starting from the ground up, building a new home and you want to make plans for that kitchen, go and see Amanda at OS Lumber. And we'll see you again next week for another edition of Expert Alert.
Thank you.
If you have a question for any of our experts, go to WLOX.com and click on Expert Alert. For a list of any of our upcoming experts, go to WLOX.com and click on Expert Alert.